Hey world, how's it going? Melissa Manish here, success coach and international speaker. So excited to be with you today because this is actually a topic that was prevalent all week this week with behind the scenes of Success and Beyond TV filming, a ton of personal matters happening as well with my new place, and also, I met somebody too, so exploring a new part of myself, which is very scary. So I wanted to put this video together because I've titled it, Do This and Fail Life, Success and Beyond. So here's what I've noticed actually as a trend, not only with my clients, but even with myself. Now, I don't know about you, but I mean, I can admit it. I'm somebody who has really high expectations of myself. I'm really hard on myself a lot of the times. I still struggle with that a little bit. And I also struggle with really being totally vulnerable with the people that I care about most, because I don't want them to think of me as a failure. I don't want them to worry about me. I don't want any of my actions to ever hurt anybody. And what that ends up doing over time, if we create habits around this, around focusing on around what we don't want, who we don't want to be, what we don't want to have, what ends up happening is that's exactly what we're focusing on, the lack of something or the non-existence of something. And it takes our focus, it actually robs our focus and our capacity to produce and our capacity to really live fully. It robs us of that ability to do exactly what it is that we're trying to get to, which could be, for many of you watching right now, or for you who could just be, perusing YouTube, maybe you are trying to get the most out of life, and maybe you are trying to, surpass yourself in your own business or surpass your previous year in your professional career, or even trying to connect better with the people that you love and care about. And I've seen across the board, it's all essentially the same. There's a lot of correlation between how we do one thing is actually how we do everything. So I can say honestly that this week was a really challenging week. I mean, Tuesday put together four kick-ass productive videos for Success and Beyond TV, moved into a new place, have met someone new in my life who I cared deeply about, and I'm scared beyond my mind, out of my mind about what's going to happen with this new budding friendship, relationship, whatever it is, and also connecting deeper with my family. So, and it's sometimes things just get really hard, and there are a lot of breakdowns that happen before you get to a breakthrough. There are a lot of things that happen because behind every business, behind every brand, behind every massive thing that's ever been created in life as we know it, are people. And behind the person is this radiant soul who's trying to express itself. And so I really want to say, this is the one thing that if you do it, you will fail, which is if you avoid and deny who you really are in your entirety, in its wholeness, you will fail life. Because I've even seen it with myself. I've accomplished many things in my life. Served over 10,000 people and counting. This year will probably be close to about 14,000. Written and published my own book. 3 other books after that. Champions Club when I had my corporate career for 8 years. I could have countless testimonies of people who've been impacted by the things I say and do. And it's because I really ultimately care very, very much about the results of the people that I am impacting. And even though many people consider me a success, even though I would consider myself a success, behind the scenes there are many times where I've denied the fact that I am still human and that I am still a feeling, thinking, emotional being that needs to express itself as well. And if you deny who you are, meaning the wholeness of who you are, if you deny the fact that you have emotions, that you mess up sometimes, that we fail sometimes, that we don't know how to express ourselves actually sometimes, that we don't know how to connect to people fully sometimes, that we run because we're scared on the inside. If we deny that, we will fail, because no success will ultimately matter because we've forgotten how to feel and how to be a part of that journey and part of that process of being totally human. So I wanted to put this together because even for the title of my TV show, it's Success and Beyond. It's not just about being productive. It's not just about being, looked at and viewed at as someone of personal influence or personal power. It's not just about that. It's about how are we really enjoying the process of life? How are we taking everything to the next level of happiness and purpose and passion? How are we doing that so that we can really have a full, impactful life for ourselves as we know it in our own experiences? And this is why I'm so passionate about what it is that I'm doing, because even if I never work with you, maybe if you're watching right now and I never end up actually working with you directly one-on-one, what I know for sure is what I'm doing is I'm role modeling the direct result that I'm trying to produce in the first place, which is I want you to walk away with knowing it's possible, number one, to be fully successful and fully emotional and fully lit up and happy and productive, all these things, totally in love with life. I want to role model that. And secondly, I also want you to know that not only is it possible, but how can we do this? How can we actually connect better? So if you want to fail ultimately at life, then go ahead and keep denying the fact that you're human, and go ahead and keep denying the fact that we all have the same fears, that we all have similar things that keep us up at night, that we all have similar things that make us make our dreams soar and that make our hearts soar. Don't deny it, and guess what? You will have success and beyond. So how do we not deny that? Well, it's about embracing it. It's about getting to the point where every day is an experience of constantly evolving yourself and enjoying that process and understanding that this is life. It's not the end result necessarily. It's how we got to the end result. It's who we became up until those results and continuously growing through there. So this is a very heartfelt video, mainly because even last night, I was faced again with another challenge of, being with someone that is new to my life, but just seeing me and seeing the real me. And it's so difficult because I get worried about the real me. Like, the real me also has flaws. And oh yeah, that's right, because I'm human. And the real me gets sad sometimes and gets, ridden with fears and insecurities. And oh yeah, that's because I'm human. So I wanted to share this because I'm a huge advocate of all things success, all things positivity and productivity. And first and foremost, I'm a huge advocate of us really being human and enjoying life to the fullest, because it is about that journey. All right, so I hope you gained value from this video. If you did, go ahead and share it. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel and stay tuned for the official episodes of Success and Beyond TV. In the meantime, happy Sunday. Many blessings to you. Whatever you haven't done yet in the week for yourself, or some really good self-care, or something you've been putting off, go and do that thing. It's going to make you feel like a success, and it's also going to make you feel like you've really filled up and getting ready for this abundant week ahead, starting Monday tomorrow. Okay, happy Sunday. Thanks so much. Bye.